See Lofoten's tumult grand, where towering cliffs in ocean stand, whose summits the fogs of cleaving, beneath them the surges heaving, and all is darkness, mystery, dread, but mid the tumult, sails are spread.
I got my bike, I'm about to have my breakfast, and I'm going to cycle 120 kilometers in one of the most beautiful places in the world. This is why I left my door in Oslo and just decided to travel around Norway on a bike. Because you get to these sort of points and you're like, okay, I'm a lucky boy right now. I really am.
On the island of Vestvåg, we finally come off the E10 and jump on a side road, 815, where we head along the south coast for 40 kilometres. In the early 1980s, archaeologists uncovered the remains of a rich and powerful dynasty that lived on this island over 1,000 years ago. The chieftain of Borg built the largest Viking longhouse ever discovered. If you want to visit the reconstruction, you'll need to stay on the E10 or do a loop. If you're interested in history, it's well worth a visit.
Good morning. Oh, a bit of a bumpy road though. It's been a good morning, guys. All right. Lofoten is looking beautiful. I'm probably not looking that beautiful, but the road is mine again. Onwards we go. Catch you later, guys.
Put your hand in my hand, darling, say go. Keep your
For many cyclists, this is their favourite stretch of road. It's flat, and on a clear day, you can see the outline of the mainland with its mountains and glaciers. You also get a great vista of what is to come. Your shoulders will relax and you'll take in all the small details, the sandy coves, the rock formations and the birds that hover above you. Look out for the sea eagles with their 2-metre wingspan.
Put your head on my shoulder, you're safe now. When the rain comes, we'll head for the high ground. If the stars watching over us fade out, we'll keep running into the wild.
This island is short and sweet. You just spend 4 kilometres cycling across it, but it doesn't disappoint. Let's compare. This is me on a bike, and this is me in a car. Which is better, on a bike or car? Let us know in the comment section. Bike or car? last island, and once again, it doesn't disappoint. When you reach this point, I highly recommend you take a little detour along road 816. It's a beautiful road around the mountains and leads you to one of Norway's most prettiest fishing villages, Henningsvær. It's set on a number of islands. You can't camp there, so don't put your tent on the football pitch unless you want to get in trouble. There's great little restaurants and cafes. It's a perfect place to have lunch and just sit back and watch the world go by. 25 kilometres down the road and we're in Svolvær. Is that right, Matthew?
Yes, so we're in Svolvær. We're in Svolvær right now, which is kind of like the main town on Lofoten Islands. You know, we've had blue sky again. It was supposed to be really overcast today, and it's absolutely blue sky galore right now. You know what I mean? The blue sky can't keep away from me. It's just on me like a rash. And
I've seen lost and I've seen found, from sidewalks to interstates. I'm bound to this place. I've grown from this ground.
We finally say goodbye to the E10 and turn off onto road FV888. This is my favourite road on the islands. A quiet, remote area away from everything. Cycling Lofoten is like having a magic key. You can open doors others can't. The journey is what you cycle towards. There is no destination, just a number of moments that make your journey what it is.
I take and I show from the faces and the places that I go. Each one I use to make all the things I know. 'Cause when I talk and when I sing, it's like a cinder block in a diamond ring. One small rugged and the other one shines. I use them all the time. I'm not ready enough apart. I'm not cool.
Whether you cycle alone or with others, it's hard to feel lonely in an environment like this. You'll feel the company and power of Mother Nature at all times. In moments she may be kind, in other moments she may throw everything she has at you. You can nor control or fight her. You can only yield, accept and respect the great powers that govern these mythical lands. For thousands of years, people have just survived here. The winters are long and dark, and life was harsh and unforgiving. Sacrifices were made to the gods, great banquet halls were built, and times of both prosperity and famine shaped the islands and its people. But one thing has remained the same. This wild landscape has not changed for thousands of years, from the Viking times to the Enlightenment. It's seen it all. If you visit these islands, take it all in, feel its awe and its presence. There is a great comfort in knowing that there are things in this world more important than ourselves. Life is short, time is precious. And some moments just don't last long enough. But that's what makes them precious. No one forgets Lofoten. No one.
leaving so soon.